Good morning, folks. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny morning, but I don't know if you can tell it in the thing here or not, but of course my radio is going on. Hold on a second. It's raining. The sun is shining and it's raining. I think you can kind of see that. Real light rain. Kind of weird. It's kind of cool this morning. Leaves are starting to turn. I think we got another, 20 days left of summer, something like that. Maybe a little more. And the maple leaves are starting to turn red again, or more. Somewhere up in here, like a month ago, something started to turn red, and that was odd. But they're starting. Let's see. You see off down there? There's red leaves on them trees down there too. I don't know. I think it's like an elm or something. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this rain's kind of weird. Guess what? Chicken butt. So I just checked the calendar, and it's 3 weeks and 3 days away. Of summer left until fall gets here. 3 weeks and 3 days, and the Buckeyes are just about ready to fall. They're pretty big. Actually, some real big ones up there, almost as big as the apples. Yeah, it's starting to change colors here and getting the brown spots on it like it does. Ragweeds, getting ready to wreak havoc on people that have allergies. I really don't have allergies that much. Sometimes I do. If I do have them, I usually confuse it with having a cold, because I always get colds around this time of the year. Seems like as soon as kids get back to school, they're spreading their juvenile germs and bacteria and viruses and all that good stuff. And of course they bring it home and share it with the family. Pretty considerate, I guess, when you look at it that way. Yeah, kind of just enjoying the calm morning now. It's really cool to look at. Just sit here and look at everything. And in a few short months, all this is going to be gone. It's going to be brown, which of course I look forward to. I'm not complaining or whining about it or anything. I mean, I do enjoy the season change, and I do really like fall. Really looking forward to getting up in there and doing some hunting. I've seen a lot of squirrels around this year, so hopefully I'll be able to do a lot of squirrel hunting. But that is still some ways off. Actually, I want to look up when hunting season does start. I know it's next month sometime for squirrel, but usually when the season comes in here, there's still too many leaves on, and you can't really see the squirrels that good. And the briars and stuff still pretty thick in the weeds or in the woods and stuff, and it's not real enjoyable, but it's still somewhat enjoyable, I guess. So the radio did come. I don't know if I mentioned it yet. I don't think I did. Just a normal 2-meter mobile radio, and it's of course mounted to the desk here. It's permanent. It's running on solar, and it has been on solar ever since I got it 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. Pretty happy with it, really. The sound quality is very good for what I paid for it. I was expecting a very kind of tinny sound, but yeah, it works great. I listened to a net last night, and there's another net coming tonight that I'm gonna listen. I don't think I'm gonna participate yet, but yeah, it works pretty good. I don't know if I told anybody, but I did pass my ham exam, and now that my oldest son is kind of taking an interest in it, he is going to take the test next month, I think. If he's ready, of course. I did order one of them little Bofang radios, just like that one, for him, so if he passes, then he will, kill that beeping, then he will get that radio. So it's kind of cool. I did hook up the little 10-meter here. Well, it's not hooked up yet. It's mounted, but it's not hooked up. I'm going to wait for a better antenna before I hook that thing up. Maybe I'll build another one in another video or something. I did make one antenna, and yeah, it kind of works okay, but I'd like to make a better one and mount it up higher, so may end up doing that. The only thing I don't like about this little radio is it doesn't have sideband. It's just AM/FM. So that's kind of kind of crappy because a lot of the communication takes place on the sidebands of AM. But anyway, it works for what it is, and it was really inexpensive as well. You know, you kind of get what you pay for. Sort of with the little Bofang back there, it, for what it is, you can get them for like 25 bucks. You know, they work. They're not that fancy, but they work, and that's really all you need a radio to do, I guess, you know, for a $25 radio. But yeah, pretty happy with this, with the Kenwood here. It sounds good, and it works great. It's got a lot of cool features, and I'm not going to go into all that right now, but yeah, anyway, that stuff's up and running. So the big solar setup's doing pretty good. Had a couple cloudy days there, some storms, but yeah, for the most part, it's doing fine. It is probably time to get up and clean the panels. I hate doing that. It's been, I don't know, 3 months or 4 months since I went up and gave them a wipe down. They collect dirt from, well, dirt, you know, flying through the air, dust, pollen, bird poop, bug poop, all that good stuff. Now it's probably a good time to get that done. And I gotta do the battery maintenance. I hate doing battery maintenance. That doesn't take a lot of time, and it's not that difficult, but it's just a pain in the butt to do it, because I kind of have to set aside a lot of time to move things to actually get to the batteries. And they're dangerous, so I like to do it when my kids aren't here. I don't want acid splashing anywhere, and I don't want to run a risk of shorting anything out, or it's just kind of better to do it when there aren't kids running around or playing or throwing things or that sort of stuff. So that'll probably be coming up here maybe this weekend. I might get into that. But, well, everything's working okay for today, and I don't really feel like doing any of that stuff today, so I guess that's about it for the solar. Well, almost all for the solar. The grid tie's still working pretty good. They're both chugging away. It's still early in the morning here, so the sun hasn't really hit the panels yet, but it's kind of neat to just know that I'm supplementing my on-grid system. I don't use a whole lot of energy to begin with, but it's nice to know that this is even going on, so that's kind of cool.